Hello! There we go. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome in, Alice. One. Got a TL, do you have my third thoughts on the game? This game fucking rocks. This game fucking rocks. Callow, are you familiar with the game? I've loved it. We are at the start of Chapter 5. If you want to have a rough idea of where we're at. Sparkle, thank you for the sparkles. Also, my entrance themes are working again. Bait, hey Salt, nice top. Thanks, Alice. It's a dress. Easiest bait of all time. I'll take that bait every single time. I will take that bait. I will take that bait. Sparkle dress? It is a sparkle dress. And it cost me $12. It cost me $12. You watched the whole Playframe playthrough? Hell yeah. So we got the first of the two endings on Wednesday. We chose the bad ending and got the bad ending. And we are just beginning Chapter 5 to get what I'm assuming is the true ending. We're about to learn some shit. I have fucking loved this game. There have been a couple of moments here and there that have been, I would say small stumbles, things that didn't quite play the way I feel like they should or didn't feel so good, but they're like small things from an overall amazing game. You also have a dress like this, extra big approve? Hell yeah, hell yeah. I love this dress. I love this dress a lot. And it is already extremely warm in my room. So I already am like, pants are the devil. I love how scary the government in this game. Yeah. Like, I love that there's like the military and then there's the royal court and both are fucked up. And then, like, there's the corporations, which are also fucked up. Hi, Pella. I'm sorry you're missing Sparkle Dress, but, like, I can wear it anytime. I can wear it anytime for you. I hope your trip is going well. I hope things have not been too stressful heading to undisclosed rural location. My goal is to beat this tonight. I think we can. We've only got one chapter left. The chapters are pretty lengthy, so it might take the whole stream. When we do beat Sanabi, we will also have a marble race for the next short game. And if we get done quick, we will hop back into Baldur's Gate 3 because I need to update my character to be a Hexblade. My data is atrociously bad, but I came in to say that everyone's reacting very well to my announcement that I work at Warframe. Oh, good. You told people. Okay, cool. Yes. Might have to catch the VOD later. Okay, that's fair, Pella. I mean, it'll also be on YouTube, which might be easier to watch where you are. When I watched this on Playframe, one of my first thoughts was Salt needs to play this. That was exactly why Pella put it on the list. Pella also watched the Playframe run and was like, Salt needs to play this. And yeah, fucking loved it. Love this game. Love this game to bits and pieces. Really, really fun. Incredible work from an independent studio. And like small nitpicks here and there, really, but like ultimately phenomenal. Phenomenal top to bottom. And nitpicks not nearly enough for me to say it's not worth playing and not a really good game. Just little things that I wasn't super sold on personally. Mist, yeah, we can do the mist bump. Gorgeous, ethereal, magical, incredible. Wow. Those are like fucking $30 words. Oh, Kyrie, hello. Legata, thank you. Is Zote in here? Sand? Zote never left. Zote never left.
Somebody get fucked. Somebody get fucked.
Yep. I was gonna say the sand experience when dealing with Zote. That's the Zote experience. It's Zote probably. Yeah. It's true. I still think it would be very funny to send Sand a Zote plush. I'm still very tempted to do it. I think it would be very funny. Hi, Sarah. You're a sparkly dream dragon, effervescent nice guy. Everybody is so sweet about the dress. My God. Clearly, I need to wear this on stream more often. Clearly, I do not wear this dress on stream often enough. I will make a point to add it back to the rotation more often. Been crafting in 14 for the last 2 hours because endgame material farming is evil. Pray for me. Ugh, I'm sorry. That sucks. That sucks a whole bunch. Yes, you do. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. That is no problem with me. Okay, there was a mist move. I already did all of Pint's moves. I will do the mist move. Does anybody else have any game list moves they want to do right now? Welcome in, Darth. Little black dress is always the win. Fair. I'm a crow. I like shiny things, but that's why I've always changed your shiny personality.
I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
Thank you for lurk. Appreciated. An outrageously vertical hairstyle that would not work with headphones would probably suit this type of dress well. True. Normally when my hair is down, it looks really nice too. Could you imagine? Oh man, one of these days I'll pay a hairstylist to do like a full like
Bulbasaur,
something.
Charmander, Squirtle, Caterpie, Butterfree, Wurmple, Scorbunny, Sobble, and Grookey, Licky, Tongue, and Licky, Licky.
Cal, welcome in. It is sparkly. It is sparkly. It's true. It's true. I'm just gonna have to get more sparkly dresses is what I'm learning. I just need more of these, apparently. Go. Oh, okay. I reset my computer, so this reset. Everyone say hi to yourself in chat. There we go. A heavy glitter eyeshadow. Normally I do. I'm not gonna lie. I was too lazy to do makeup today. I wanted to get started early to make sure that we actually beat this today. So I didn't bother with makeup today. But normally I do like sparkly eyeshadow. I have a really nice in... No, not this palette. In this palette. This has been like the palette for eyeshadow that I use the most. Like 90% of the time you see me in eyeshadow, it's this one. One of the ones that I got gifted. And if I can hold it open, you can see that third one right there. That's like a blacky brownie with like gold sparkles in it. Usually if I'm just doing like a gothy eyeshadow, I do that one. Never figured out eyeshadow. I just learned liquid liner and called it a day. See, I still haven't bought liquid liner. I've still been sheeting my eyeliner with eyeshadow. This makes sense to me based on eye looks I've seen. Yeah, exactly. It's eyeshadow on the lower lid, as a line. Like just do a line, and then doing the entire upper lid and going out to a point. I feel like if I actually learned liquid liner, that would be really beneficial to me for the types of lines that I want to draw. But I have a hooded eye, so I can't really do eyeliner on my top eye. I use gel normally. Interesting. I should go buy a few things and like flesh out the look. But literally everything I've done for makeup looks have been with eyeshadow palettes, using them incorrectly. Like even my blush has been really, really light eyeshadow. Like when I do like the piranha plant freckles, that's actually an eyeshadow. It's like a pink eyeshadow on my cheeks, and then white eyeshadow for the dots. It's been fun. That's fully correct. My cheeks are not my eyes, though. Eye makeup is the makeup for the most sensitive skin. Okay, that's fair. That makes sense. That's fair. How the fuck to get it off? Honestly, yeah, fair. So it's chill to put anywhere except maybe lips. Fair enough. Most makeup is meant to be used in multiple ways. I'm not saying that I actually think I'm using it wrong. I'm just giggling, being like, no, but what if I just do this? Fuck it. You used eyeshadow as bronzer before. Hell yeah. Makes sense. I could see that. I have a lot of blushes and stuff that I haven't tried. Maybe one day, but for now I haven't even gotten into that. And like I don't do any like foundation or any shit like that. But again, maybe one day. Maybe if I decide to do a full face. But then I have to learn contouring. So we'll see. One day, perhaps. For now, it's fine. TBH, I think your skin is good enough to not need foundation. That is true sometimes. You do not need to learn contouring to do a full face. I know I don't need to learn contouring to do a full face, but I'm acutely interested in the artistry of it. Like, I think being able to like fully shapeshift with makeup, I think that is really fascinating, and it is a skill I would love to learn if I can get past the first step of fucking learning it. It's not because I think I need it. It's not because I think I don't look good without it or anything like that. It's more just I think the ability to do that is really cool, and I would love to have that skill. It's not a self-consciousness thing. It's that would just be a fucking cool ass skill to have. 15 years ago, I couldn't do makeup at all. By 10 years ago, I was doing wingtip liner every evening on the bus with only my selfie cam as a mirror. Yeah. And, like, that's the other thing is I have to keep reminding myself, I've been doing my own makeup for less than a year. I keep forgetting that. Captain Collateral, hello! Welcome in. How you doing? Oh. I am blurry. I keep joking that I've been thinking about adding extra effects to the visual effects. I thought it'd be really funny, like when I get like the censorship blur like this, to add like the like witness protection plan voice modifier. So like when I'm like this,
All of a sudden, for the next 5 minutes, I'm talking like this because I'm actually, like, choosing to remain anonymous. I think it would be really funny. I don't know if I'm going to, but I do think it would be funny.
if the men find out we can shapeshift, they're going to tell the church. It's true. The dress is still sparkly? True. That is also true. Doing goo. Doing goo indeed. Or like if one of the retro ones happen.
And then I can just sound like this. Okay,
maybe not that intense, but like put like a retro filter on it. Like that was a little bit of a too intense retro filter, but yeah. I'd probably use makeup if they made the equivalent of those 17-in-1's shampoo war crimes. Oh my god. That's funny. That's really funny. Honestly, I find doing my eyes for the most part doesn't actually take that long. It's just been a long week, so I was lazy today. And like, I've only really started using like 2 or 3 palettes of the like 12 fucking palettes that I got gifted. So there's still a whole lot of other looks to dig into eventually. But yeah, let me move Mist. And Dishonored. All right. Okay, let's boost open Sanabi because I do want to finish it. Take like half an hour because I'm a perfectionist. I'll stand there with Q-tips poking at things. I mean, I might get there one day, but for now, it just needs to be good enough to confuse straight men in dim light. That's all I need. If it confuses straight men in dim light at a bar, then I've succeeded. Can confirm Cat takes forever to do makeup, but it always looks amazing. I mean, is that dragged? That was a compliment. It takes a while, but it looks good, so who cares? All right. Oh, that's right. I reset my computer, so Steam is going to take a second here. Okay, there we go. Gently, hello. Hope you're doing well. So good to see you. Okay. Cool. Just making sure my lights are actually working for when the sun eventually goes down. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get into it. Thank you for purple. And blue. Purple and blue. All right. So, we are in our memories. Spoiler alert, have fun? Yeah, Alice. Yeah. You might want to lurk. You might want to lurk. So, we're in our memories now, and it is very clear that we are not human. Thank you for cyberpunk colors. Still hoping to someday get random Falcon Raw interruptions. I'm trying to find a clean version of the audio with no music background. Callow, if you can find me the audio of Falcon Ron singing with no music attached to it, just his, like, isolated singing audio, I might be able to do it. Pan flag lit with bisexual lighting? I mean, yeah. Record 1, meeting. Why isn't anyone saying something? Director. Before taking this project, we need you to promise us something. Is there any way for you to guarantee our safety? Yo Empire on Isha IO so I can do the files, maybe? Captain Collateral, if you can find the Falcon Ron singing file isolated, that would be amazing. Please. Chief Researcher, I feel a little uncomfortable to hear what you're saying. I think you're misunderstanding something. I'm not offering a proposal here. None of you have any choice here. If you refuse, everyone will die right here. If this project fails, everyone will die. If we are caught by the royal court, everyone will die, most definitely. Then what will we get in return? Everything. Aw, don't look at me like that. This project is what the Mego Corporation wanted for a very long time. The future of Mego Corporation depends on it. And you are Mego Corporation. Do you understand? If you succeed, you will gain everything. But if you fail, you'll lose it all. So you must complete this project. I see. Then let me ask you one last thing. The Army's personality data, where did it come from? Not sure what's happening in the story right now. We are inside our own head, retracing all of our memories and getting the truth behind them. Because all the memories that we've had have been fabricated. So we're now basically peeling back the fact that our memories were falsified. I have a funny feeling we're about to speedrun the entire game in this, like, virtual reality so that we're going to get behind the truth of what was actually being kept from us. Record 182, regular report. That is all. Do you have any questions? Why do we have to do this? Why do you insist on it? It's inefficient. And I especially dislike using the desire for revenge. I also find it offensive that artificial intelligence has emotions. The dinosaurs, I know. Can't you just give a direct order to the project, Professor? Oh, I forgot it's your first time seeing a report on this project. Yeah, the reason why the city looked empty this whole time is because... Yeah. It was actually full of corpses, but our eyes were programmed to not see humans. This project isn't about artificial intelligence. These are artificial personalities made through the datafication of human personalities. It consists of data, but it works the same way as the human mind. Countless data units were connected organically like neurons. How did you see Mari? It is becoming increasingly clear that Mari had hacked our system. Because Mari could also understand us, and when we met other humans, they had no idea what we were saying until they took off the encryption filter on our voice. So it's widely implied that Mari had found us and had hacked into our systems to be visible. Wait, just get to the point, Professor. Just like how you can't control the human mind and give it detailed orders, same goes for this project. Orders have to be given in a somewhat indirect way. That's still incredibly inefficient. It's not that we haven't tried. We also have some failed prototypes. Oh, I know. You mean the one the commercial district used to send on errands? What was her name? It was such a cheesy name. Justice? Something like that. Right, Justice. Justice ended up being a failure when we tried to directly control its personality. What a shame. I had my eye on that one. Who owns it now? It's a biological robot, so probably Mego Electronics? It's mine. It's a very useful hunting dog. Anyway, yes, I understand, Professor. Also, Captain Collateral, thank you for even trying. I really appreciate it. So that's the gist of the project. A combat character that is controlled through their desire for revenge. Is that right? Low-key, the plot of Hardcore Henry? Fair. Exactly. Is there no better motivation for powerful and destructive behaviors than hatred? So they programmed a revenge story. Daddy? Are you okay? Where's Mommy? Record 478, regular meeting. Retaliatory bombing aimed at the project. This terrorist attack has caused some extreme rage on the project, but it did not lead to extreme revenge. The desire for revenge towards the culprit of the terrorist attack was only temporarily. Even after repeated simulations, the project quickly calms down and gives up on getting revenge. The fact that the project is someone with a strong mind is turning out to be an obstacle. That was the first time we've heard of Mom. Who is the one being sacrificed in this bombing? The project's wife. The wife. Then it seems the project's daughter serves as their mental support. If you have a child to take care of, you have no choice but to stay strong no matter what happens. And we should control them with another emotion instead of the desire for revenge? No. What we want to achieve is an assassination machine that moves blindly. There's no emotion that pushes someone better to the limit than Revenge. Senior assistant, I have an idea. What is it? What if we change the target of the terrorist attack to his daughter? Make her become the victim? Do you mean to switch the project into a father who's lost his child? That's right. There couldn't be a more vengeful wrath like that, is there? But it's impossible to alter their memories like that with our technology. Setting aside the ethical issues for later, there's a good chance the project will know something is wrong with their memory. Yes, it's impossible to alter their memories for that reason. But what if we limit their memories and cleverly change the order of events? Can't we just skew their perception? Justice. Just like how we trapped that pitiful hero inside the illusion of chasing down villains. Now they're worried about ethical issues? Yeah, of all the times to worry about it, now. Ah, look at this fellow. How rude. Do you think this is your house? Joel, stop. Hey, isn't this going too far? How are you going to handle the consequences? You know how many civilians have died so far? Sir, I don't think he'll be convinced with words. Just look at him. Sir, just step back. Just watch me rip his head off. Have you gone mad? Is it because we made a little pocket money with weapons? Is this murder robot cruelty free? It's an important question to ask. That's the Enforcement Bureau's job. Oh, the Enforcement Bureau? You mean your best friends? Something I can't quite pick up still. Does your health regen over time? Yes, it does. On hard mode, you regen to half health. On regular, you regen to full health. How can a soldier do this? Call the police, you psycho. See you again in hell. Record 1190 regular report. Changing the person who dies from the wife to the daughter was a successful attempt. In most cases, the project's rate of giving up on getting revenge dropped drastically. Then what happens to the memories with his wife? There will be some contradictions in his memory. Blind rage from the loss of his daughter. This powerful emotion seems to make him forget all the incongruities. As he gets emotional, the details don't seem to matter. I didn't realize how brutal our research team was. Terrifying and clever. I like it. Forget useless ethics and morals. Keep it up. Let me know if you run into any issues. Director? So there is one critical issue. A critical issue? What is it? It's Sanabi. Sanabi? What's that, huh? What are you talking about? It's impossible to confirm. What? Sanabi is a concept that's deeply rooted in the project's character for some unknown reason. It seems to work as a sort of illusion. Illusion? What kind? That you don't need to make it to the end. Dust storm alert? That's wild, Alice. Is that Mari? It kind of looks like it, but I'm not sure. It kind of looks like it might be. Oh, I jumped too soon. Sanabi just seems to be this thing that only our protagonist knows about. Nobody else knows what Sanabi is. And Mari, right? Mari, jury's out. Mari just seems to be like, yeah, you want to go find Sanabi? Okay, whatever it takes to get you to where I need you to go. Because remember, Mari also wants us to get revenge for whatever reason. So Mari might know what Sanabi is, or might just being like, yeah, sure, whatever the fuck that is. If that motivates you, then sure. Oh, damn it. Okay, this timing is a bit rough. I'm not gonna lie. No! Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, that's so frustrating. That last wall you can't grab onto. Got there. Sir. I told you not to bother me. You're being monitored by headquarters. It's not the military's job to maintain a public order. Don't try to lecture me. This may be presumptuous of me. Indeed it is. I was the one who ordered Operation Zero, and I'll be the one to take responsibility. It's an excessively strong order just to wipe out a criminal organization. Especially if it's for revenge. Shut your mouth. My wife just died because of your negligence. You have no right to tell me what to do. Record 2379 urgent meeting. We failed again. We failed to control him because of Sanabi yet again. This is driving me mad. How many times have they attempted to do this? Did you hear anything from Research Team 3? No. There was nothing. We don't even have a clue after over a year of digging into this character? We know for certain that Sanabi exists only in the subconscious mind. The subconscious is an extension of memory. An illusion that's powerful enough to make someone give up on revenge simply can't exist without any memories. Tell them if they don't find a clue within a month, the team will be dissolved. Yes, sir. I'll let them know. Chief? There's a new report from Team 7. I think you should check it out. Team 7? What is it about? They say they found something strange in the project's memory. Tell me more in detail. Basically, the details regarding the wife's death have disappeared from the memory of the project. Senior Assistant, are you kidding me? We concluded it was a stress-induced memory loss. Don't you remember cross-checking it? That's not it, Chief. Team 7 checked by expanding the observation range to the memory before the stressful situation. Only the wife's memory has abnormally disappeared. The pattern of memory loss is completely different from that of dissociative memory loss. It's more like someone purposely carved out those memories for some reason. What are you saying? Even if someone maliciously damaged the memory, the stability of the personality... Could it be? Yes. From the beginning of the production process, this project was created with the wife's memories erased. How? Wait, then... Sanabi is a concept formed from a deleted memory? It's quite likely. I'm about to lose my mind. And the memories they chose to remove, Sanabi. It's okay not to make it to the end. It seems as if someone was trying to stop us from completing this project. Who was the one who developed this personality data? The project's daughter. Mego Corporation put out an ongoing search for the past few years, but I heard she completely disappeared. Fine. If it's a genius who can build such elaborate personality data, I'm sure they figured out what's going on. At the mere age of 8, at that. Mari. There it is. Mari rebuilt her dad. Mari was the one who rebuilt her dad's memory. Why did you erase your mother's memory? Mari is the reason why we exist. My guess is Mari watched us die. At the age of 4, Mari watched us die and decided she was not okay with that, so she rebuilt us. That actually makes perfect sense. At the age of 4, she sees her dad die. She was already good at technology. Being able to hack into security databases at the age of 4, being a child prodigy. So she decided she didn't want her dad to be gone and rebuilt him. And then the data got stolen. Sir, I heard you applied for retirement. That's right. May I ask why? It's because of my daughter, Mari. Then I respect your decision. Bring me the cleansing chip. General, about what happened with your wife. It's okay. There was nothing we could do. It was my fault for realizing that too late. I'm the only one Mari has left in the world. And Mari is all that I have left. So everything is okay now. 2801, regular report. Do you really think it'll work? The memory that they're using is from when he was still in the military and his wife got murdered by somebody that the military was chasing. They took that memory and modified it to be after he retired, someone came and killed his daughter to get him back in the game. So the original memory that Mari had preserved was the memory of when her mother died, and I think he died too, or like was close to death. They John Wicked him. They sure did. Do you really think it'll work? Wouldn't it be safer to just remove Sanabi? Just do whatever it takes? Sanabi is an illusion that is deeply rooted in the project's subconscious mind. It's ratified a concept that has this much influence on someone's character. The will to live, the purpose of life, the symbol of life. In other words, it's a concept that plays an extremely important role in developing the character. If we remove this pivotal concept, the character itself will collapse. Then, fine. What if we distort the memories to make them forget their Sanabi? Just like what you did. A person's subconscious mind doesn't work that way. If you tell them to not think about an elephant, they'll inevitably think about an elephant. So is this what you think? You want to turn Sanabi into the target of revenge? Make the culprit of the terrorist attack that killed his daughter into a hypothetical terrorist group called Sanabi? Couldn't get rid of it, so they twisted it. Exactly. By trickling him to channel his hatred onto Sanabi, this will weaken the illusion of Sanabi. I'll be honest, I don't fully understand this. Sounds like since there's no way to eliminate the bomb, you just want to detonate the bomb instead. That's one way to look at it. Like we saw in the past, a sense of incongruity is fatal to the stability of his character. So we were told that it's impossible to alter his memory. What makes you so sure that the project won't feel a sense of incongruity towards the hypothetical entity called Sanabi? blind hatred. It's the powerful nature of hatred. It makes you blind with rage. For several years, as we meticulously edited the project's memories, we've modified the character so that his feelings of hatred are amplified. We were able to drastically reduce the clarity of memories that are irrelevant to revenge, while altering memories of his daughter even more vividly. As a result, the project is currently consumed with an abnormal sense of blind hatred. They seem to have no other interest aside from getting revenge. And this project's ultimate priority is to get revenge on Sanabi. Anytime, anywhere. And they don't even know what Sanabi is. This music is really cool, though. How am I? Oh my god. Okay, I gotta move fast here. This is tricky. Pulling the stage, so I have to stop watching. Enjoy the end of the game. I hope you have a wonderful time. Okay, okay, how am I supposed to do this? Okay, we got there. Holy shit. Can't believe the general's retiring. I never thought I'd live to see the day. Should we have a little party? There's no need. I didn't even want a retirement ceremony. There's nothing to celebrate. I'm jealous. I'd love to take off this uniform one day. I'll be so bored when you retire, General. This unit was supposed to be disbanded a long time ago. It only survived this long because of you. If you leave, I'm sure they'll waste no time on disbanding it. Now I have a headache. What is there for you to worry about? You can just go back into the field. With your skills, everyone will be happy to have you in their unit. See? That's exactly why. I've just been cruising while acting like a military head, but the thought of going back out there gives me a headache. By the way, General, after you retire, do you mind if I come see you from time to time? Why? Huh? What do you mean? There's only one reason. I want to see little Mari. She's been talking about how much she misses me. Forget it. It's too far. There's no need for you to come. I'll come and help wear her energy out. That's actually tempting. General, I know we discussed this last time. Mari, isn't she a genius? I mean, she hacked a military base at age 8 simply because she wanted to see her dad. Yeah, I remember that. Intelligence was never my forte, so I have no idea what goes on inside of a genius's mind. But ever since her mother passed away, Mari seems somewhat anxious to me. Isn't there a saying? Untamable talent is a curse. So, I'll come visit you often. Secret wiretap record 283-951, Research Team 1. Chief, did you see the official document that came in? Final Resolution Protocol? So if you filter out all the complicated jargon, isn't it saying the city will be destroyed? The project gets leaked to the public? That's not all. There's a new project that was released by Mega Electronics, the Worker. Did you see it? It's a worker android, and they're going to distribute it through the city. Did you see? One of its arms has a wire arm. It's exactly the same as the chain arm that's used by the project. I hear they mass-produced over 10,000 of these workers. At that scale, that's enough. I think we all know what this means. Are we going to be okay? This project, it just feels wrong. If they integrate the project's personality data into these workers, a military. Mego's public security unit currently has more than enough firepower. If they're building an army of this sort, is Mego Corporation planning on a dynastic revolution? In Mego City, the outpost for a coup d'etat. I said that's enough. This project must be a success if we want to live. Just focus on that. Yeah, they sure were gonna make a whole army of these guys. Daddy, do you read me? Yep, loud and clear. Dad, it's amazing. There's something really cool in the house. Something cool? Yeah, totally. Anyway, it's really fascinating. I don't recall seeing anything like that. No, you should come check it out for yourself. Daddy, happy birthday. Record 3777, ad hoc meeting. Director Troy, what brings you to the research building? Cognitive filter? What is this, Professor? Ah, so you've read the report. Kind of mental stabilizer that works on the project. Stabilizer? Yes, it's a filter that makes the project unable to perceive human beings. That was written in the report. Explain what it stabilizes. There are two main objectives of the cognitive filter. First, it's the objective of creating an inexplicable situation where all the people have disappeared due to Sanabi. It contains an incomprehensible huge absurdity, the disappearance of people, thereby making the large and small inconsistencies surrounding the project feel less important. Second, it's the restriction of information. This project is basically controlled through the edited memory. So if someone tries to connect this distorted information, the stability of the project will be shaken at its core. Even the project can't perceive humans, it can significantly reduce that risk. And the project can work in a more controlled environment. That's exactly why I came. There are a few non-filtered people in that cognitive filter. Why is that? That is a great question. We're about to run ads. We'll find out in a minute. See you in a sec. All right, we are back. I accidentally skipped a line of context, so they were asking about why there's exceptions in the human filter. And the exceptions are the key figures that make up this personality's vengeance. So those people had to be visible. And that's actually why we can see Mari, because they had to make sure that Mari was still visible because that's part of the vengeance story. They're the key figures that make up this personality's vengeance. Think of it as the memory of the project deciding to get revenge and the main character that creates the situation. Professor, don't you remember what Chairman Kim asked for? There can't be any vulnerabilities in the project. What if the project meets these people while conducting operation? Meeting one of these 5 or so exceptions in the vast world is... Director. It converges to 0 probability. It's an uncontrollable underlying certainty. In other words, it would take a miracle. I really don't like this. You better hope it doesn't become a problem, Professor. Yeah, and Mari figured it all out and made herself seen, knowing that it would hopefully trigger a break in the memory. Oh, come on. I had that. Still no dust? Alice just posted a thing in the Discord about this dust storm. I don't know if you saw that I tagged you in it. Saw you replied? Oh, okay. I didn't get a chance to see the reply. Come on. Typical. It's like I'm streaming or something. I've been ignored. Wow. Wow. Okay, I gotta figure out the timing on this. Ow. Pretty sure I'm too far north to be in the storm's path, but I was still hoping. Fair enough. Record X, completion report. This is a summary of the project. It's a combat character whose goal is to completely destroy a hypothetical entity called Sanabi. Sanabi is an abstract concept that includes individuals, organizations, and objects. As requested, it can be implemented dynamically in most situations. The advantage of this project is it operates based on a personal hatred that was developed through memory. It blindly completes tasks, even those that involve self-destruction, based on the single purpose of getting revenge. Even if the project is at the brink of death, they show no signs of fear or hesitation. This project was built based on a character of a veteran soldier. In other words, it does not come with the rigidity of combat AIs, which is their biggest disadvantage. Thanks to their years of experience on the battlefield, they are able to make decisions and act dynamically. It's a complete battle software that can be controlled and mass-produced. And there it is. That concludes our final report on the Sanabi report. Wonderful, wonderful. That was brilliant, Professor. It was brilliant and perfect. Professor, your 10 years of hard work did not go to waste. 10 years. Oh, Mari's 18. Mari is 18. She was 8 when she hacked the things. So Mari's like 18 or 19 years old. Thank you, President. Dr. Na? Oh, that's right. I have someone I want to introduce to you. This is the head of security team at our headquarters. They're very good at their job. Oh, yes. It's a pleasure to meet you. But why are you introducing me? Yeah. What about the other research team? I've gotten rid of every single one of them. Inspect all the personal servers of the research team and check if anything related to the project was leaked. Wow, who could have predicted this? Remember, you can have everything, as long as you don't die. If anyone finds out about the project, eliminate those people immediately. If we meddle with outsiders, then things. Do outsiders not get into fatal accidents? You figure out the details. If even the slightest chance might turn out to be a big risk, be thorough about it. Yes, sir. President Kim, how is our worker production coming along? Everything is on schedule. We've been advertising to the media as a multi-purpose labor robot to avoid coming under the royal court's radar. We'll be distributing them as city workers around the commercial district. We have distributed over 20,000 units so far. I was about to make a dad joke and I held myself back. Please clap. Go ahead. I feel like now is the time to make a dad joke, honestly. Our ultimate goal is to distribute 50,000 units, so we've been working hard at mass production. So that they can be integrated into the Sanabi at any time. Finally. We're finally at the finish line. Instructions unclear. My white shirt is now pink. Oh my god. Because die, get it? Yeah. 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 It's been 50 years since Mego Corporation was founded. In only half a century, Mego Corporation revived a collapsing nation. The royal family has only served themselves for many centuries. They're not worthy to rule over this great country. We'll bring them down and take the throne. Mari. No matter what happens, I'll get you to the top level. Colonel Bake. Major Song. Oh, do we see the robot underneath now? Wow. Wow. I see. Okay. So that's what happened. We are owls that never cry. And tigers that don't leave footprints. Am I dead? How long has it been since I died? 10 years. How are things right now? The central nuclear power plant will soon explode in this city. The royal court is currently in the skies of Mego City after figuring out what happened. They will be using it. Thought you had revenge before? Yeah. Our steps were always metallic, it's true. I never thought I'd live to see the day. How much time do we have until it activates? It's hard to tell, but it's been quite a while since we started charging, so we don't have much time. I see. Where is Mari? Wait. What are you two talking about? The last signal came from the city power supply facility. Colonel, have you gone mad? The general has returned after 10 years. You want to send him into the city? Major Song. Surely you know what that is, don't you? The entire city will disappear. Literally. The royal court is about to use that thing because they want to get rid of the city before the nuclear explosion even happens. As well as the general. Are you trying to die again after you just came back to life? After you were murdered, I haven't had a single good night's sleep. How could you even think about leaving us again, Major Song? I made a promise long ago. With my daughter, Mari. I have to keep my promise. I'll take you there. Yes, that's right. If we take you there, you'll get there much faster. The royal court is watching. Do you intend to refuse the royal command? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter? Colonel Bake, that's treason. Everyone here will die. You better choose wisely. Now, you are the commander. Open the hatch. General. Keep some dignity. Wow. gotten rusty. Attention! Colonel Bake. What happened with my wife? I know there was nothing that could have been done. I want you to forget about it. And Major Song? Your punches are weak. You have to work out harder. I wish we could catch up, but we're so short on time. It was nice to see you both again. Please, take care of Mari. Present arms. I'm glad they gave us the hat back, at least. Damn. How did they make faceless fucking pixel art so fucking emotionally well designed? The Rob on the hat's gonna make me cry? Yup. The animation is so emotionally portraying. Also, this is gorgeous. Once again, this game is just gorgeous. Played Celeste, yes, but they have face brackets in the text bubbles. We're going all the way to the bottom of the city and climbing all the way back up. We're doing a Celeste Summit run. Yep, we're starting way back at the bottom and going all the way up. Let's go. Let's do it. The limiter has been released. Output system overload. Permanent damage to parts is expected. The Celeste inspiration is very good, it's true. Back to the top we go. What a shot. What a fucking shot. We're in, baby. Let's go. Time to kick names and take ass. I love him, Your Honor. Great character. I almost forgot about the worm dude. There's a little dust now. All right, let's move. Whoop. Okay, well, I was being a little too spicy there. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, geez. That was rude. Really? That was fucking rude. That was actually really rude to the game, I'm not gonna lie. That was rude. That was pretty fucking rude. Nice. there we go. Section 2. Maybe. My mother died when I was too young to remember anything. If I try to remember anything about my mother, the memories always end in a loud bang. A retaliatory bombing of a criminal organization directed at my father. My father was a soldier, and he had dangerous enemies, just like you. The bomb that was set up in the corner of our house was intended for my father, but it ended up killing someone else. My mother disappeared in a giant explosion that seemed to make the entire earth rumble. Memories from that day are still a bit hazy, but I remember my father vividly. The somewhat uncomfortable and awkward smile that he made for me. The unfocused eyes that seemed to be looking far away. Wounds that grew day by day. I was young at the time, but I could clearly see that my dad was different. The fact that we moved to a bleak house to prepare for a second retaliation. And the fact that my father destroyed dozens of terrorist-related criminal organizations all by himself. I learned all that later. My father changed after the incident. Even though he tried to be nice to me, all of his actions were a little off, like a broken man. My kind and warm dad, who had always sincerely loved playing with me, disappeared overnight. I was still a kid, but I understood right away that my father would never be the same. On a particularly sleepless night, I saw him silently crying. It was a dark, moonless night. That was when I felt sorry for my dad for the first time. Could I save him? That day, I decided to try what I could. God damn! Emotional turmoil followed by slam dunk into a pit. Yeah. Yeah. Little kid trying to save their parent. Yeah. Especially dad stuff always makes you sad. Fair enough. Fair enough. Ow. Ow. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. All right. Since childhood, in one corner of my house, there's always been many large and complex computers. Military equipment for my dad, implanted with electronic aids for brain activity. From around the time I started getting tired of playing with Tyranno, I began to frequent that room. A thick, dusty manual and vast knowledge that can be found with a simple search. The language of machines that controls the world of logic to its heart's content. It didn't take long before programming became my new pastime. That's right. I was talented in the world of zeros and ones, unfortunately. The moment I decided to use that talent for my dad, my world began to tilt in the wrong direction. What I was trying to do at the age of 8 was to convert my dad's personality into data. My reasons were pure. I just didn't want to see him suffer. Mom's death. If that memory was the cause of my dad's distress, I thought I could just remove the cause. Holy shit, Mari. In the personality data, memories were just like any other file. Files that could be written and deleted at will. If I could erase the memory of my mother from my father's personality data, just as the rotten part of an apple gets cut out, I believed my dad's suffering would be cured too. In the world of zeros and ones, such magical things were possible. Now I can say for sure, innocence is a crime. Jesus. Jesus, Mari. Damn it, I couldn't get on the fucking thing. Okay, hang on. Let's try that again. Hello? Jake Daniels? Yeah. One of the signs on the back? Yeah, I've seen it a couple times. It's pretty good. Damn. The justice robots are now just a fucking mook. It's far too late now, but I wonder if there's an achievement for getting rid of all the camera bots to destroy the evidence. All those camera bots taking pictures prove that I exist. So I feel like there's a world in which I'm supposed to be getting rid of all of them. But it's far